Hey everyone, this is DaBeardedXeno. This is going to be a quick little looky-loo / review for the high Octane Bumblebee from the Transformers Age of Extinction line. And I ordered this from Walmart.com. And wow, they completely just didn't give a shit. That's I mean, look at this. Look how bad they mishandled this. When I got it out of the box, this, the little sleeve, it's right there. Little, bubble wrap sleeve. It was like this. They just bent it over backwards, put it inside the packaging. I feel sorry for any kind of collector who's going to keep it inside the box if you're going to order from Walmart.com. But luckily, I was going to open it anyways and display, because I like to display my figures mainly in vehicle mode, because I always think the vehicle modes look really awesome, especially with the movie lines, because they have actual accurate cars. So yeah, let's flip it over on this horribly bent back. You see, you got Crosshairs, Dinobot Slug, and Scorn. I don't know if I'm going to get any of the rest of these. Crosshairs, I'm kind of on the fence. Scorn, maybe. But the only other figures I'm really interested in is the Leader Class Optimus Prime, which I'm probably not going to be able to afford. And the Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. So, yeah, definitely get that Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, because that thing looks sweet. But yeah, here's the look at that. Changes in 18 steps, and yeah, I'll get him out of the box. Whoop, and we'll be right back. Alright, here we have him out of the box, and he looks really nice, especially when you get him in the right pose. But his joints are very stiff, at least on my figure. And you see he's got pretty nice details. Not that many paint apps, at least in robot mode, that I can tell, but pretty detailed, that's for sure. Not really liking how that's so thin. That's a little ugh. But he appears to have light piping. Woo. So let me cue up my bright flashlight on my phone. See if it actually works. No, not really. They painted over his eyes so it doesn't really shine through. You can kind of see it glowing from the back, but that's pretty poor light piping right there. It's definitely not the best. Usually, if it's really good light piping, whenever you put the flashlight on the back of their eyes, just glow and it looks beautiful. And if you can, pose it right, it makes it for a really good picture. Have their eyes actually glowing. And yeah, so flip this guy around. Giant ass backpack. It literally is just like, it's the shell of the Camaro, and that's kind of sad, but ooh, they modeled the inside of the doors. That's really nice. I like that. And yeah, that's really nice. Let me go get my other Bumblebees from the first movie, and we'll do a size comparison with those. Here we have the three amigos themselves. You have the 2007 Camaro, I want to say? Not sure, it's been way too long. Then you have this original 1960s muscle car Camaro. And then you have the original Camaro from the first movie. Now we can get a good size comparison between these guys. And High Octane Bumblebee is the smallest. Which is kind of sad. Why is that flipped up? There we go. But he definitely is more detailed. And you just look in here. This is just the front of the car flipped down. And this is the front of the car, but has all these extra flaps like the hood right here that flips up, which is really nice. And you can tell his shoulders are far more detailed, because that actually looks like the wheel well of the car. And this is just a molded shoulder, if it will focus. Focus. There we go. See, it's just a molded shoulder. And over here to this thing, this is probably my least favorite Bumblebee, especially since this thing doesn't like to come out. And he fell. That's where you belong. Stay there. Anyways, that's a pretty good size comparison with these guys, all standing upright. The High Octane Bumblebee definitely is the smallest, but now we're going to transform them all back into vehicle mode and do size comparison there and get a really good detailed look at him in vehicle mode. Okay, so about 20 minutes of fumbling around with this figure, I actually finally got it to work. And what the main problem was these arms. I didn't really understand what the hell the instructions wanted me to do. Mainly right here through step through 6. I was like, what? I don't see what you're trying to get me to do here. And because my figure was so stiff, I had to figure out a way to maneuver it without breaking the figure in half. But right around step 10, I just gave up looking at the instructions, and I finished the transformation myself in about 2 seconds. It's really, really simple once you get past the arms. So they did simplify it, but here is the beautiful Camaro in all its glory. And as you can see, it is beautifully detailed, but not that many paint apps at all. But it still looks really freaking cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It was definitely displayed not, on a shelf with these guys right here. And just one thing that I do not like about this, and I think it's just, I got a bad one. It's my door right here. Does not like to stay inside this peg at all. And for some reason, it won't snap in. See, I go like this. It won't snap in. So I have to go like that. Always keep your fingernail. Always keep your fingernail when you're transforming. It always helps. And I'll go in. So I have to come down here into the pipe and get the pipe to come in under there, and that keeps the door secure. But all the wheels roll. It's really, really stiff rolling. There's nothing catching it. Oh, there is a missile catching it. Never mind. Okay, so this is where you put your missile. You put it in the arm down here below, and this is what it looks like on the bottom, which is kind of sad because it makes it look just like a shell former. But focus, there we go. It almost looks like those smash and changes. So I guarantee you, some kids that get this are gonna be like, "Oh, I can transform him," and break it in half. That's just gonna be what happens when you teach kids to smash their toys to transform them, Hasbro. Just saying. But size comparison with these other guys, and I always call them the rubber band. Yeah, they got rid of twist ties. They got these little rubber band things now. You can tell how long it's been since I started collecting these things. I haven't bought one since Dark of the Moon, and that was just one of the dreads. And the last time I was seriously collecting was in Revenge of the Fallen, so been a while. So start off with the original Camaro mode, and from tip to tip, yeah, that is significantly shorter. And now the 2007 Camaro, I want to say, tip to tip, still significantly shorter. Bring it down here. Yeah, it's a lot smaller, and I'll tell you right now, this was a big car. I'm a muscle car enthusiast. I drive a 2010 Dodge Challenger. I love muscle cars. So this speaks to me, and this is not an accurate representation compared to these things. That's for sure. These are really small on the inside. I almost got one of these, almost, but I'm kind of a fat ass, and it just didn't really fit well inside these. But the Challengers, they are packed with room. They are an awesome muscle car. So, as a Transformers fan, it would have been awesome to drive a Bumblebee, but it's just not a good car. It's not comfortable. And yeah, that's just a little car tip for you people out there who are thinking about buying cars. These when I was looking at these, you didn't even get power seats until you got into the SS. What? You have to spend $50,000 to get power seats on the driver's side? No. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. But, yeah, go back to the figure. This is really nice. I like this. I'm glad I picked this up. And this definitely is going to go well with these other Bumblebees. You know, looking, just like the evolution of Bumblebee. Yeah, Bumblebee. Going from original Camaro to 2007 to this. And he's going to have the 2014 Camaro. I don't know if I'm going to pick that figure up if it comes out or not. It depends on how different it is from this. But like I said, the only reason I picked this up is because it's such a different mold. And, you know, I love muscle cars. So this just looks really cool and it speaks to me. And, well, it's Bumblebee. And you can never go wrong with Bumblebee, especially when it's a new figure. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. And, yeah. DaBeardedXeno out.